Soviet submarine B-37 was a Project 641, NATO designation Foxtrot class submarine. 75 of these diesel-electric patrol submarines were produced between 1957 and 1983. B-37, 294 foot 11 inches long and displacing 1,952 long tons on the surface, was commissioned on November 5, 1959. Included in the boat's armament were 10 torpedo tubes, 6 in the bow and 4 in the stern, with the full torpedo load being typically 22 53-centimeter torpedoes, each carrying nearly 680 pounds of high explosive. The B-37 served with the Northern Fleet from 1959 to 1962. On January 11, 1962, the submarine was moored at the pier at the Soviet naval base at Polyarny at Yekaterinskaya Harbor. The crew was conducting a routine inspection of weapons and technical equipment when a fire broke out in the forward torpedo compartment. The fire caused the 11 torpedoes in the compartment to explode. The blast was powerful, completely destroying the two forward bow compartments. As the bulkhead doors were all open, the boat sank quickly. The entire crew of the submarine, 59 men, died in the explosion. The only survivors were two officers, one of which had been at the base headquarters, and the submarine's captain, who was on the pier at the time of the explosion and was thrown into the water. In addition, the B-37 was docked next to the submarine S-350, a Project 633, NATO designation Romeo-class attack submarine. The explosion was so powerful that it cracked the S-350's pressure hull, causing flooding and killing 11 of her crew. Several sailors training on a nearby parade ground were also killed in the blast, with a total of 122 lives lost. The B-37's anchor was thrown more than a mile from the dock. A salvage operation managed to refloat both submarines. The B-37 was decommissioned, but the S-350 was eventually returned to service. The resulting investigation was unable to conclusively determine the cause of the fire, although there were some indications that a torpedo's warhead might have been damaged when loading, and that an on-the-spot repair might have included the use of a blowtorch.